Encanto is about a young girl who lives in a family full of people with magical powers, even though she doesn't have any. They all look down on her for it and are genuinely horrible. It starts off with Alma telling her granddaughter Maribel about a magical candle their family has that holds a miracle, which gives every member of their family a special magical power, that they call a gift. A long time ago, Alma and her husband Pedro had to flee their home, and Pedro I guess just gave himself up to the enemy and died. And so her candle became magical and built them a village. Where did this magic come from? You'll never know. And tonight the candle will give Maribel her gift power thing.
Whatever gift awaits will be just as special as you.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh, by the way, the house is magic and does stuff for them, because why not? Then there's this stupid song about their powers that's damn near impossible to follow. Basically, Isabel can conjure flowers, Luisa has super strength, Peppa controls the weather, Bruno can see the future but left, Juliet can heal people with food, Camilo can mimic people, Dolores has super sensitive hearing, and Alma's the keeper. There. I just made that a whole lot simpler and I didn't have to make a 4-minute song about it. Oh yeah, and Maribel's power.
Mirabel didn't get one.
So much for her being special. And they govern over the village, because what choice would the villagers have? Anyway, tonight is Antonio's ceremony and they're all getting ready for it. And they make Maribel do stuff like carry this heavy basket, even though one of them has super strength or the house could help. They didn't even bother to take a ceremony picture for her when she had her ceremony, and she has to live in the nursery where the little kids stay until they get their gift because she doesn't have any powers. And then her grandma sees her helping and she scolds her for it and then tells her to stay out of the way. Are you seeing how horrible this family is? And it only gets worse from here. At the ceremony, Antonio wants Maribel to come up with him, so we get to see how hers failed because it's completely not going to be revealed that she had a power all along. Whatever, Antonio can talk to animals now. Then they take a family picture without Maribel. What a bunch of assholes. Maribel then sings a 2.5-minute song about it, which makes me think her gift is super speed because of how fast she's moving. She then sees the house falling apart and the candle flame flickering. So she goes to warn everyone, but when they go to look, there's nothing wrong. So Alma reassures everyone and they just go back to ignoring her, because I guess in this family of magical people, it's impossible for someone to foresee warnings. Turns out Alma is concerned about it and she just lied to everyone. The next day, Dolores tells Maribel that Luisa is secretly worried about something, so Maribel asks her about it. And then she sings this just terrible song and admits that she felt her strength weaken when Maribel saw the cracks in the house, and that Bruno left because he had a vision about it. So she goes to Bruno's room to find his vision, and his room has this huge tower for some reason. And at the top there's this huge gap she swings across and somehow doesn't die. In the tower she finds these glowing glass pieces that have her face on them. Then, oh no, the tower is collapsing, so she grabs the rest of the pieces and leaves. Hang on, how did she get back over the giant gap? Whatever, she runs into her grandma and Luisa freaks out that she's losing her gift.
What did you do?
Why does she assume it was her? What the hell?
And whatever you're doing, stop doing it.
What an asshole. Maribel then asks Peppa about Bruno and his visions, and we get some goddamn song about why they don't talk about Bruno and how creepy he was. Well, apparently his vision was that she was going to destroy the miracle, because I'm completely sure that's what it is and has nothing to do with the fact that her family treats her like crap. At least her dad tries to protect her, but then Dolores hears them. And then she starts telling everyone at some dinner thing they're having and the house starts cracking again. Why is Luisa the only one losing her powers? This isn't affecting anyone else. Then the house completely cracks and reveals to the entire village that there's something seriously wrong going on. So what does Alma do about it?
The magic is strong. Everything is fine.
Wow, what a great leader. Later on, Maribel finds a hole in a painting and it turns out Bruno never actually left, he's just been hiding in the walls for like 10 years. He tells her that he left because Alma asked him to look into the future after her ceremony and he saw this vision but it would change back and forth. So he left to protect her, because her family is too horrible to think that maybe her destiny depends on how they treat her. Anyway, Maribel convinced him to have another vision. So Bruno does this ritual. Wait, if everyone else can just do their powers, why does he have to do this whole ritual thing? But he just sees the same thing, except this time there's a butterfly, and she has to start being nice to her sister, because her family is so nice to her. Well, she goes to try anyway, but they just get into an argument, and this causes Isabel to conjure something other than a flower. So then they sing a song that's not completely terrible, as she gets excited about conjuring things other than flowers. Seriously, how ironic is it that the character who's supposed to be perfect gets the only good song in the entire movie? Anyway, they actually start bonding, which heals the house and the candle. But in comes Dictator Grandma to ruin it and freaks out on Maribel.
The crack started with you. Bruno left because of you. Luisa's losing her powers because of you.
What the f***? This is her granddaughter. If she treats her granddaughter this way, just imagine how she treats the village. Then Maribel just rips into her.
You're the one that doesn't care. You're the one breaking our home.
Don't you
The miracle is dying because of you.
Then the entire village cracks, the house collapses, and the candle dies. Looks like you're all normal now, assholes. Maribel leaves, and now everyone acts like they care about her, including Dictator Grandma, who finds her.
I'm sorry.
What the hell is she apologizing for? Her entire family deserves what happened to them. Screw it. Then we get the song that I have no idea how it got nominated for an Oscar that's supposed to make you feel sorry for Alma after everything she's done this entire movie. Then Abuela Alma goes, "I did what I did because I was sad and scared to lose my miracle and our home." So Maribel decides, "Oh, I can see where you're coming from and I forgive you." Are you kidding me? God, this family is horrible. Then Bruno shows up and they all go back to the destroyed house. And there's a song where they pretend like they didn't treat Maribel like crap this entire movie for not having a magical power.
The miracle is you, not some gift, just you.
This 180 is so fast, it comes off as manipulative, not learning a lesson. Then the entire village decides, let's build this family who treats anyone who doesn't have powers horribly a new home. After the house is built, they give Maribel the last doorknob to put on, and when she puts it on, all the magic comes back and they all get their gifts again, which they absolutely do not deserve. Well, who could have guessed it? Turns out Maribel had a power all along, and her gift is that she's the new magic keeper, except she's the candle now. So now that they know she has a gift, they let her be in the family picture and no one learned anything. What a bunch of assholes. What is the lesson here? I think it's supposed to be everyone is special in their own way, but it comes off as treat people like crap until they're useful to you. The only time Alma is truly loving to Maribel is in the beginning before her ceremony. Then after she doesn't get a gift, she just acts disappointed in her and annoyed by her presence. Her family doesn't even defend her and acts like she's below them. Even the village treats her like crap for it, but I'm pretty sure they're only doing it because they're secretly afraid of this family. Then when things go bad, the grandma just blames everything on her even though she tried to warn them. And the first thing Maribel does after the fight is apologize for calling her grandma out for treating her so horribly. And all Alma has to do to make everything better is say that she was sad and scared, and Maribel just forgives her and forgets the whole thing. Maribel's behavior is not from learning to accept herself and realizing that people make mistakes. It is the behavior of someone who has suffered years of emotional abuse. And Alma's change in attitude is so fast, it seems less like her learning not to let fear control her, but more like a manipulative psychopath. What are you doing, Disney? You can make this movie about the same, but not have everyone seem so horrible. You can make it so Maribel doesn't have a gift and her family treats her bad because of it, but give them time to actually learn a lesson. Like have the house collapse earlier and have them lose their powers for more than 5 minutes. Make it about halfway through and have them struggle with being normal and not having a home, and don't have the villagers just build them a new one. Bruno's prophecy and the big fight can still be the main problem, and you can have Maribel still be the new keeper and keep that secret until the end. Have her family realize the way that she's been treating her and earn back her trust over time, instead of having her just trust them again for no reason. That way they're not trying to get their powers back, they're trying to get their family back, which is what it should have been. And that way, they can actually learn a lesson instead of having everything just work out for them. Alright, on to voice acting. Beatriz is really good as Maribel. She's great at portraying the emotions her character feels, and she can sing the songs really well. María Botero is great as Abuela Alma. You can hear the concern she has for her family's magic in her voice, and she's good at sounding angry and frustrated when things are going wrong. John Leguizamo, I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, does a great job as Bruno. He's good at making him sound awkward and kind of crazy, and you can tell in his voice that he loves his family. I didn't really like the music in this. I found the songs irritating, and they become kind of convoluted when they're trying to establish something. Like when Maribel is explaining her relatives and their powers, she goes way too fast to follow. The animation is great, as most Disney movies are, but recently Disney has seemed to be stuck in this animation style for some reason. There's no way Abuela Alma doesn't run this village like a dictator. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff, and thanks for watching.